Hello to everyone and anyone watching this video. My name is Taja. Welcome back to my channel. Before this video starts, like, subscribe, follow me, whatever, all that stuff. Okay, so I'm not gonna edit this video because I can't be bothered. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make this video, to be honest, but I feel like it would be a disservice to not only the victims who have suffered over the past, well, forever, but also a disservice to myself as a black woman to not speak up. I know I haven't got like a massive audience, but an audience is an audience, so I don't know. Also, I have been really struggling. I have a lot of emotions right now that I need to release, and I feel like a video would be the best way to express those emotions. I'm not the best verbal speaker, I guess, so instead last night, and by that I mean a few hours ago, because I've not been sleeping very well, but I wrote down my emotions basically, just so I don't miss anything out. I'm just gonna read it because honestly I'm broken right now. I'm tired, I'm broken, I just have had enough. I hope you guys can hear me. Sit a bit closer. So I'm just gonna read this. Oh, 2 disclaimers before I start. Number 1, I'm not an expert or anything, so if you're looking for expert advice, just because I'm black, that doesn't mean I am an expert on the situation. There is something called Google, use it. The other thing is, do not comment on this video invalidating my feelings and anything I'm gonna say right now. Do not even think about it. I will happily block you. Don't do it. Just, if you don't like what I'm saying, if you're fucking racist and don't like what I'm saying, whatever, just leave the video. I don't give a shit. But if you do comment, I will block you. So okay, so I'm gonna read what I wrote last night. I wrote this at 6:30 last night, as in this morning. It's 12:30 right now. No, it's not, it's 1:30. Okay. I honestly feel so sad right now. I feel like crying, which I still do. I'm tired of black people being killed for existing and being made to feel like our lives are meaningless. I'm tired of having to constantly speak out when it wasn't me / us who created this problem, especially when it's met with people invalidating us and our experiences with, all lives matter, but that's not racist, but I'm not racist. It's not that bad. Reverse racism doesn't exist. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck off. I also want to add, because I don't think I made this point clear enough, but basically what I'm saying here is not our job to explain to you what you have done. You, I mean white people, and us, I mean black people. It's not us that created this system, so it's not our job to explain. If someone was baking a cake and then you stole their flour and then they couldn't make that cake anymore and they were struggling to make that cake, you wouldn't then go and say, why can't you bake a cake? It's just a simple cake. Bake the cake, because you took our flour. So don't ask me why my cake can't bake. Okay, that's all I wanted to say, so continue on with the video. But then I feel guilty if I don't share enough, because who else is gonna fight for us if not ourselves? Who else is gonna give a shit if we don't give a shit about ourselves enough to speak out? I'm frustrated that people are only now starting to understand the concept of systematic racism, even though it's been happening non-stop fucking years. It's not a new thing that suddenly happened. It's since the beginning of slavery, racial segregation and the discrimination of black people has been a consistent factor in society. It's not new, it's not this brand new thing. So the fact that people are only now beginning to understand it, and it's taken yet another, not a one standout incident, yet another out of thousands of brutal murders for people to understand that. I don't understand. Okay. But then I'm grateful to the people trying to engage in what's happening, at least. But then I'm angry at the people who are staying silent. By the way, if you've not said anything, if you're still turning a blind eye, your silence is deafening. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Your silence is the loudest noise in this whole mess if you have not spoken out. So, yeah. But then I'm pissed off at the disingenuous people only passively sharing one thing and captioning, "This is so heartbreaking emoji." The broken heart emoji, whatever. Like, I'm sorry. How is that going to help? How is, "Oh, this is so sad, Black Lives Matter." Like, how is a hashtag going to help? How is empty words going to help? Petition. Donation. Reparations. Yeah? That's what we need. Not, "Oh, this is so sad. I can't believe this is still happening. 2020. What world we're living. Oh my gosh." Okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, just because everyone else is actually doing it. In my dissertation, my dissertation wasn't to do with the race or anything. It was to do with like social media. But one thing I did touch on with my dissertation was something called viral altruism. I think I spoke about this in my dissertation blog, but it's basically where, I don't know if I did, but it's where people will, something, a moral or political or social matter will become popular on social media and online. When the term was like coined, it was to do with the ASL ice bucket challenge, and people everywhere will like slowly start talking about it and engaging in it and all that stuff, you know. And then as soon as it's not trending anymore, people forget, people stop searching, people stop engaging, and they stop taking part, and they stop listening, and they stop caring. So wait, did I write that? Yeah, so I don't know how things are gonna be in a week, but I have a good feeling that in a week people are probably gonna magically forget and move on to the next thing, which is just, I don't know what's worse, the people who are ignoring it or the people who are just disingenuous. Like, you think sharing one thing is enough? You think that, you know, that's gonna do anything? That's gonna make up for the years that I've suffered in my own life and the people like me have suffered? It's not. It's time to be active. It's time to actively educate yourself. Stop being fucking ignorant. Stop invalidating my feelings and our feelings, and stop pretending like what isn't happening. I'm also not gonna sit here and try to explain what Black Lives Matter. Who was it? I think it was Billie Eilish. She shared something really like concise and really good explanation on it. And it's this also for people who are other POCs who aren't black as well, because a lot of people, and rightfully so, you know, they'll say, "Oh, you know, but brown lives matter," and, you know, like being Asian or being, you know, whatever, like we struggle too. No one's saying that. But right now it's about black people. So I'm not even gonna, like I said, I will block you. I will block you if you dare. I will block you. I'm in the middle of writing my exam, but I also wanted to clarify the whole all lives matter and like other POCs, because I don't want anyone to twist my words. But I'm not saying that other people of colour don't have issues as well. The way that Asian people have been treated with the whole coronavirus thing was disgusting. The way Mexicans have been treated since, you know, Trump became president and stuff is disgusting. My point is that right now the issue is black people getting killed, and a lot of the time people only bring up these issues of other races and ethnic backgrounds and stuff to kind of silence people speaking out about black issues. So that's my point there. So I don't know if I got that message across, but that's what I was trying to say. What else did I write? Did I write anything else? There's so much more I could say, but honestly I'm fatigued. On top of the situation, I haven't had more than 6 hours of sleep in nearly a week. I still have 2 exams. I miss my family and friends. I'm still in a fucking pandemic. Yeah. So, there is still so much more I could say. I'm tired. Thing is, I speak about this kind of stuff all the time on my social medias. It's not new for me. It's not this brand new thing. I don't know. I'm not very like a really emotional person, and like I feel like I'm gonna have a cry soon. You know what I mean? I'm surprised it hasn't happened already, but I'm gonna have a cry. I can feel like my throat, like the lump in my throat. And it's been there for a while. I'm exhausted. Like I said, I haven't slept. I've been going to bed at 7, 8 a.m. every morning and then waking up at 12. So I've not slept properly in a week. I still have exams. I'm still, pandemic, coronavirus is still happening. And on top of that, we have all of this happening. And I don't really know what else to say. I think I've said everything I want to say. I'm not gonna sit here and explain things or explain concepts, I'm not gonna explain Black Lives Matter. I'm not gonna explain white fragility and reverse racism, and I'm not gonna sit there and do that. Like I said, there is something called Google. I'm also not gonna talk about the incidents that have happened because you probably all heard of it already, and it's not a singular incident. It's been happening for fucking years, and I'm fucking tired. But I'm just gonna say, and this is in particular. Okay, no. First, I'm gonna address to my Black audience. You are doing amazing. You're so strong. We are so strong, and I'm so proud of you. In case no one's told you that, because this has been a really, really trying week for Black people. I feel like my lips are dry. This has been a really fucking hard week, and I'm proud of you for getting through this. You're doing amazing. And to my white audience, do better. Do fucking better. Do better. Educate yourself. Take action. Stop being passive. Stop turning a blind eye just because it doesn't affect you. Give a shit. Care. We're tired of dying just because of the colour of our skin. We haven't done anything wrong. I have shared on my Instagram. I'm just gonna end this video now because I don't want it to be too long, and but on my Instagram, I have a story highlight called Stay Woke. I have Stay Woke and Stay Woke 2, but you can read through that. I normally talk about like social issues, but Stay Woke 2 in particular has like more like recent kind of topics on the situation. So I recommend looking at that if you want to. And yeah, do better. Petitions, reparations, talking to your racist families or your prejudiced families, because I know you have them. That racist auntie that you try and ignore in family gatherings, whatever, even though we don't have gatherings right now because lockdown. Talk to them, educate them, have those uncomfortable conversations, because they're needed. Because I'm tired. We're tired. We are tired. We are fucking exhausted. So yeah, this is very different to anything I normally film, but I needed to speak. I don't even feel that better, to be honest, but I don't know. I hope this helps someone. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Have a good day. Wake up. People are dying. Black people are dying. Have a good day. Bye.